What's up, guys? We are back with another review, and we're taking a look at something it's toy adjacent, toy related. It's not an action figure, that's for sure. It's cosplay adjacent, although it's not really cosplay. Well, we're taking a look at an item from the folks over at Reflex Collectibles. The Big Bad Toy Store reached out to me and asked if I wanted to take a look at one of these. And when I realized what it was, I instantly said, sure, yeah, of course. I would absolutely love to. So we're going to take a look at this. And I know this box doesn't really tell you a whole lot, but it obviously says Robotech on the front. And I've been watching anime since, literally before I knew what it was. I was watching anime on fan sub VHS tapes in the 90s. I was watching it as a kid, not realizing what it actually was. Things like Voltron or Speed Racer, not knowing that it was Japanese, just that it was kind of different from everything else. But I also, of course, watched Robotech. I watched it as a kid. I watched it in the 90s on VHS. I watched it, of course, when it came back on Toonami. I have it on about 6 or 7 different DVD sets, the Blu-rays, old VHSs, the novelizations from the 90s, the whole deal. I had it all. I watched it. I loved it. And of course, I watched Macross as a result and all of the ancillary stuff that sort of tied in, whether it was meant to or not. This is a 1-to-1 scale replica of Roy Fokker's helmet from the series. And there are a few other of these. They're making one for Rick Hunter, they're making one for Max and Miria also, and they sent over Roy, who is, he's arguably one of the most popular characters, right? He's the cool guy in the show. So we're going to open this up. We're going to take a look at it. I'm probably going to put it on and look ridiculous in it, but we're going to do that because why not? So we're going to pop this open and see what it is. So this is a 1-to-1 scale replica of Roy's helmet. It's not meant to be cosplay. It's certainly not meant to be like an actual protecting helmet, so don't wear this on your motorcycle, I suppose. That sounds insane. So don't do that. Don't say I told you to do that, because I am not responsible. But we've got, this is serious. Like, it comes in the full shebang. So it's fully protected in one of these big, styrofoam coffin numbers. And yeah, this is pretty wild. So here we go. So this is Roy Fokker's helmet, and this is substantial. This is heavy. It has a great feel to it. It's super cold right now because it just came in from outside. But it's painted really well. It's super metallic, got some styrofoam on it. Let's get that off of there. This thing is pretty freaking gnarly though. So this is, let's just do it. It's probably gonna mess up my hair. You can look at least this cool if you get one of these. Likely more, because this thing is fairly big and I don't have that large of a head. My hair's okay. And it has a removable visor, which is pretty neat. So of course the visors in the show are a separate thing, so they come down, but you can Velcro it in there and you've got it so you can have it like this, which is pretty gnarly. But I think the preference is going to be to take this and pop this on the inside and it just sticks there. And then you can, cover your eyes. But it's got like a polarized film over it, so kind of like sunglasses. It's very heavy. Well, it's not very heavy, but it's heavy. It's made of fiberglass. It definitely doesn't feel like something that you'd want to wear cosplay-wise. I suppose you could. I used to do, it's been a long time, I used to do Power Rangers cosplay, and I have 4 or 5 helmets, and they weigh a lot less. And I don't know that I would want to wear this for a really long period of time, but for like putting it on a shelf next to a Veritech figure, or putting it next to like the DVDs or something, that would be a really cool idea. It's definitely for maybe the more seasoned Robotech, or of course we'll say Macross collector, because that follows also. It is on the expensive side. These things are $750. I'm assuming they're kind of limited. They are exclusive to Big Bad Toy Store also, so that's the only place you're going to be able to get them. Even the Reflex Collectibles site will redirect you back there. But if you're a hardcore super fan when it comes to Robotech, I suppose, or you just like cool helmets, I think it's hard to deny this thing looks absolutely rad. And if you don't care for Roy's helmet, because his is a little bit different in terms of the color scheme with him being part of Skull Squadron. Rick's is different color, Max and Miria's is of course very different also. But you've got options when it comes to that. The finish on this thing is pretty wild. Of course, you can see all my lights hitting it and everything shines on it. So that's pretty cool. And it does fit me fairly well. Again, I don't know that it's necessarily meant to be worn, like you could wear it. And obviously it's meant to be put on a human head. but I don't know how long you'd actually want to keep it on. It does fit fairly nice. It does have padding on the inside that you can remove and add to if you need it. If you have a small noggin or if you have a big old head, you can take some of that stuff out. It's just Velcroed in there, and it'll pop out and give you a little bit more wiggle room, head space room, ear room, whatever you want to call it. But this thing is pretty cool. Like, I don't know exactly how I plan to display this yet. What I want to do is to get a helmet stand, like for a motorcycle helmet, and mount it on the wall. That'd be pretty neat, and put it next to my Power Ranger helmets. Although it doesn't thematically work, I think the craftsmanship on this is pretty insane. The paint is incredibly clean and incredibly crisp, although now my fingerprints are all over it. But it does look really fantastic. It's super glossy, super shiny, very factory fresh kind of thing. So, I mean, yeah, if you're into Robotech, this is out there in terms of collectibles for sure. It's definitely meant to be a centerpiece, this big display piece kind of thing. You can wear it, you can walk around, you can look cool enough, I suppose, in it. I don't know if everybody's going to get what you're going for, but you're going to look different if you have this thing walking around with it. Or if you're into cosplay, I suppose you could dress up as Roy Fokker. But even if you just want something like, you know, Robotech adjacent on your shelf, Macross adjacent on your shelf that isn't yet another toy, this is probably one direction to go down if you're into maybe some more high-end stuff. And as I continue to spin this thing around, I really can't stress enough how good this looks. The paint is super clean and crisp. It feels really sturdy. And I do love the idea of having this removable visor just as a functional aspect for the helmet. So yeah, if you guys are interested, I'll put a link down below to all of them. You can check out all 4 of these helmets, and I'll put a link down to the Reflex website as well for any additional info they have. So yeah, this is the Reflex Collectibles 1-to-1 scale Roy Fokker helmet. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you next time.